on, my super sandwiches? Romster here, and today I'm joined by none other than ZZ Toasty himself.
Hello, everybody.
Today we're going to give you a brief history lesson on both of these demons. Part 2 is going to be our thoughts on what we believe they're going to do in the series, and then Part 3 is going to be more of a open floor to you guys, where basically you give us your thoughts on what you think they're going to do in the series, what they're after, and from there, which really is a two-part video, but Part 3 is more in the comments. So that's how it's going to break down. With that said, I'm going to kind of break down the quick history lesson based on what they did in Dragon Ball Online, and then I'll hand it over to Toasty, who will give you his thoughts on what he believes they're going to do in the series, and then of course I'll jump in and give you my thoughts as well. So without further ado, you ready to talk about Xenoverse?
Yep, and Dragon Ball Online technically as well. Yes, I'm ready.
Toa and Mira, there's a lot. This is going to be a hell of a history lesson.
Yeah.
So Toa and Mira. Toa obviously is the girl, Mira is the guy. Toa is she's a demon scientist. A very, very smart demon scientist who in Dragon Ball Online had incredible powers of brainwashing and also being able to turn enemies into giants. She apparently in Dragon Ball Online she took people over and made them into giants and made them fight the warriors in that game. And obviously in Dragon Ball Xenoverse, we've seen her take over villains and make them a lot stronger, which is kind of her key power in the game. She can basically take anybody. We've seen her take over, Hercule. We've seen her take over Piccolo. We've seen her take over all the major villains. Not really sure the actual details of what goes into what causes her to allow someone to take over. Like with Majin, with Babidi, he was able to take over anybody as long as they had kind of evil inside them. So I don't know if it's kind of a similar system as that or what, but she just is proved to be able to take over people and make them a lot stronger and, make them a hell of a threat. Yeah. And obviously, once the game comes out, we can give you more details. Or I guess when you play it as well, you can see more details of what exactly her power does. Also, with her being this amazing scientist, she not only takes you over, but she can make adjustments. In the most recent trailer, we've seen her take over somebody, and she even says in the trailer, like, with this one, I made 2 changes. We don't know what these 2 changes are, but it looks like she does learn from the Z Warrior, I guess your warrior. She learns from your warrior defeating her previous villains throughout the game, and she adjusts the people that she takes over in the future to kind of go along with that fight. So again, I don't know what these adjustments are yet. We've just seen her say that in the trailer. So essentially, she is quite the threat. Now, yeah. Mira is quite the monster here. Mira is also a demon from the demon realm. He's actually an artificial human that was created in the demon realm. And in Dragon Ball Online, he kind of goes through the histories. Goes through the Dragon Ball Z timeline, gathering DNA of the greatest masters of all time to make himself stronger. He actually is first seen in Dragon Ball Online, blown up New Namek with the most gangster way ever. This dude walks into, but he flies over to New Namek, with his henchmen. He tells his henchmen to raise their hands, and he creates a spirit bomb and blows up the planet within a couple seconds. Like, he has henchmen who follow him around.
The crap.
Yeah, he literally goes, "Hey, raise your hands up. Cool, spirit bomb, bam, death." Like, he literally blows up New Namek just like that, which is pretty freaking amazing. Now, again, this is not really a spoiler because we don't know how much of Online is going to transfer over to Xenoverse, because we've seen quite a bit of differences between how Toa and Mira act in Xenoverse versus Dragon Ball Online. So this is just what he did in Dragon Ball Online. And also just a very, very important detail to also mention in Online. In Online, at age 1000, which is about 261 years after Dragon Ball Z ends, he actually descends on Earth to attempt to conquer it, and by age 2000, 1,000 years later, succeeds. So in Dragon Ball Online, in that universe, the freaking Toa and Mira take over Earth. So that's pretty interesting. Now, we don't know how much of that's going to transform again, but it's just cool to know that, they're pretty freaking powerful. Now, in terms of actual power, Toa and Mira are both seen matching Trunks. So this is Time Patrol Trunks after he leaves the Cell Saga and trains for who knows how long. Like, Time Patrol Trunks at this point should be pretty powerful. Like, a lot of
people don't understand that he's the same person as Future Trunks. Like, Time Patrol Trunks is Future Trunks just later. He is Future Trunks, and this is Future Trunks, like, way later. So the way I would probably match Future Trunks is probably somewhere around the same strength as the Z Warriors at the end of Dragon Ball Z, just because he had that experience of time traveling, becoming stronger over time. Because, I mean, he's alive for pretty much a long time just because he is the new Time Patrol. And to those who don't know, the reason why he becomes a Time Patrol is when he went back in time, he kind of screwed up the time flow, which is why the Lord of Time, the Supreme Kai of Time was like, "Hey, come work with me." He was like,
"Yeah, you broke the law. You're gonna fix it." And that's kind of how he gets thrown into the picture.
Because he did